for London 2012, the organisers very much want a programme of culture that reflected the excellence in sport and culture which this country has. And actually we are world leaders in culture too. This country is well known across the world for having some of the best arts and creative industries in the world.
The Olympics are happening in London, but why is it important to highlight the West Midlands for it?
Well, when Sebastian Coe and the others bid for the Olympics to come to London, they made a commitment that the whole of the UK would benefit. We want people, whether they're living in Birmingham or London, to have their own opportunity to connect, to be inspired by the Olympic and Paralympic Games.
So can you kind of tell us a little bit about what Birmingham are doing? Who have you joined up with, what organisations, and what events will be taking place over the coming months?
Well, one of the first really big events we've got is a huge dance event on the 18th of May at Birmingham Town Hall called Desi Moves, run by Punch Records, fantastic organisation based here in Birmingham. They've put together a dance event that will include Bhangra, Bollywood, street dance, bashment. There will be an opportunity as well for impromptu audience participation, so even if you aren't in the final 6 of the people being judged on stage, there will be an opportunity to get up and show what you can do.
Speaking about the Olympic torch bearers, which is happening on the 30th of June, 8,000 bearers across the UK will be holding that torch. How does the person get picked to do it in Birmingham, and what will it mean to them holding the symbol of the Olympics?
Well, you know, there were a huge number of people who were put forward for bearing the torch through Birmingham, and some months ago we went through a really long process to get the final list agreed. The people who were successful were on the whole really inspirational people in their own right. They'd done extraordinary things, not just in sport, although many of them are athletes, but also through raising money for local charities, through making things happen in their local community that otherwise wouldn't have happened. Over half of the people bearing the torch are aged 12 to 25, so there's a huge number of young people there in particular.
And then on the 27th of July at 8 AM, every single bell in every school will be rung, as it's going to be the first day of the Olympics and the Paralympic Games. What will communities be like then? What's the spirit going to be like? What can we kind of expect?
The All the Bells project, created by the artist Martin Creed, he's come up with this idea that every bell in the country should be rung as loud and as fast as possible for 2 minutes. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock on the day of the opening ceremony, the 27th of July.
Brilliant. Looking to the future, how do you think Birmingham's going to change post-Olympics?
One of the things we wanted to do through this programme was to really highlight the amazing artists that we have based here and the work that they do. And we've got an event happening on the 21st of June for 4 days until the 24th, called The Voyage, in the middle of Birmingham, Victoria Square. We've got homegrown artists, Motion House Dance Company. We've also got the Australian company, Legs on the Wall, and they're all working together to create The Voyage, a really spectacular show. And it's a show which is all about people journeying to new places to create new lives for themselves, and the loves and losses along the way, really. People dancing literally over the heads of the audience, people scaling this massive ship that's going to be built in Victoria Square. It's free of charge, it's for a huge audience. We estimate 25 to 30,000 people will see it over the course of the week.
Thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate that for coming and spending time with me. And yeah, I hope it all goes well. I look forward to coming down to the Cultural Olympics during the summer. So thank you very much.
I'd just like to do one more thing, which is to say, if people want more information about what's going on, they can go to www.wm42012.com.
Johnny Seafoot.
The Culture Show, music, dance and lots of food.